basketball fans, welcome back. So, Team Kenya, the women, they matched up today against Austria and Team USA. So, let's just talk about this. So, Kenya versus Austria. This game ended 21-9. Austria, they're not in this game at all. And Team Kenya, we just made light work of them. So, we had Medina, she had 11. Mary Lisa had 4. Marianne had 1 point, which was very concerning. Despite the win, you would have expected her to score more points. Then we have got Barbara Diana. She had 5 points. I mean, in the previous games, Barbara has not been able to get into the game that much, but it was very concerning to see Marianne only score 1 point, despite us win. We won the game, and we won the game by double digits. It was a fun thing to see, especially coming off losing against the Netherlands and China. Team Kenya, the women, we needed to win the game. We needed to win a game. So then in the next game, we matched up against Team USA. So Team USA, I mean, they just straight out dismantled us, and we had zero production coming from Diana and Mary Lisa. I mean, this was concerning, especially coming from Mary Lisa. She is supposed to be that player on the roster, on the squad, that is supposed to be knocking down those shots, especially on 2 point field goals, and it was even quick layups at the rim. And it was very concerning to see her not being able to get on her own and be able to make even some points on the scoreboard. So, and the over reliance of Medina in there, and that strategy was quickly picked up by Team USA, and Team USA just capitalized on that. They scored 21 points to Kenya's 12, and right now we're just sitting at a 1-3 record. So, not the greatest. If you look at the way we started, we got brutally beat by the Netherlands, especially from deep. Our 2 point shooting was still crippling us all through the tournament, because in the Team USA game, we didn't even score a 2 pointer. And in the Austria game, only scored two 2 pointers. So it was very bad. And considering the fact that Team USA were knocking down, those shots, especially from deep, they generated a lot of points, especially from deep. They generated they were knocking them down, like the way the Netherlands team were knocking them down, and the way the Chinese team were, and not being able to knock down the 2 point field goals is something that's concerning, and also the defense for it, because it's one thing to be able to knock down those free throws, not free throws, but field goals from 2 pointers, but being able to have the ability to be able to defend those shots from going in from the opposing side, that is one thing that I've seen that is evident, and it's something that is killing us, especially in the final 5 minutes of the game. Because even on the men's side, I've seen a situation where we're able to score and hold stuff pretty well for the first 5 minutes, but when we pass the 5 minute mark and we start getting wary, and our plays start getting predictable, and our plays just keep being very consistent, and there's no innovation or changing it. The other team is able to pick up on those cues, and they're able to destroy us easily. And that's one thing I've seen when I'm watching the Team Kenya games, especially for the women. When Medina is on the floor, you're just seeing a situation, we get out of the D, feed Medina the ball quickly. So we're not able to obey or even understand how to utilize our possessions. I know we've got a shot clock in there that monitors how long we're supposed to stay with the ball, but having that ability to have in that on court awareness to know what you need to do, especially during that time, especially in the clutch, and being able to know what shot to take. Is it a 2 pointer? Is it throwing a ball inside? But all this, just getting out, just passing it in real quick for her to be able to score. It's very predictable. If you do that 2-3, you can do that for the first 2 times, but when you do it the third time, an interception is bound. And a lot of times you're seeing Medina getting swarmed in there. You can see Marianne, she's not able to get her footing, and looking at her footwork, it's not the greatest. and I will be dropping a video just talking about like those games. I know this is something that we need to keep working. I saw these things in the Nations League, even despite winning the Nations League, there was still some things that needed to be improved on, and slowly we're just seeing what we need to do and to change. And matching up against a team that has the ability to beat us, they do it they just dispense it, and they're able to like come in and just take us apart. But when you match up against a team that their offense is kind of slow, and their offense is quite predictable, and the defense can be set on that, we're able to beat them. So we're just there. We can't beat the greatest teams, but and we only know how to beat like those teams that they're not that threatening, especially when you look at their size, and if you look at like the way they play. Team Kenya can be able to beat them, but when it comes to beating a team like Team USA, the Netherlands, China, we really struggle, and we lose by double digits. So yeah, man, I'll be just dropping a video just talking about this whole, these games, and just looking at them with an in-depth view. So please be sure tune into that on my channel, and if you're on Instagram, please make sure follow me on there, hit that follow button, also hit the bell, because I'll be dropping like videos like this. And also, if guys who are watching this on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you can get notified on the videos I post. I'll be following this up with videos on YouTube just talking about like the film analysis and breakdown, which is going to take some time to make, because I tried to take my time here just to look at the footage. And yeah, man, I'm out, guys. Peace.